Hello there. A long time no see. I say that, but it's been a day. It's only been a day. Uh, but nonetheless, hello everyone. We're gonna be updating my model. Yes, that means from now on, the model that you're gonna be seeing me using is gonna be the one here. Now, I'm someone who likes to make a lot of outfits for myself, so probably gonna see a lot more outfits, you know? I will occasionally still use the older models, just because I know change is pretty hard for a lot of people. Because once you're used to seeing your favorite streamer use something, you know, it's kind of hard to adjust to them using something different. But I promise, it won't seem too scary. I'm gonna have some nice relaxing music in the background, so if you come here, not particularly to see what I'm doing or to see what I'm playing, but you do want to hear my voice for whatever reason, then here you go. I'm gonna turn the music up just a little bit. Please do let me know in chat if you would like to hear any different kinds of music. Preferably non-copyright. Nintendo music doesn't strike any copyright for some reason, unless Nintendo decides to see my video and strike it down, which please don't, Nintendo. I love you. So the main reason I wanted to just kind of remake my model is I feel like it doesn't really represent the look I'm going for. But as you can see here, I'm kind of already on my way to getting it to the way I want. It's gonna take a lot of editing and breaking Vroid's limiters over here. But I'm gonna get there. Okay, so first order of business, I need to make the face rounder. Where is it? Is it this? No, not that. It just makes the face smaller. Oh, yep. I definitely don't want to do that. It looks a bit odd when I remove this, so this is perfectly fine. Let's see. Chin roundness. I think this is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. Is there a way to make my head bigger? I do have a pretty big head after all. Like, my head is humongous. And the mouth, of course, has to be a little bit wider, which will probably mess with the expressions. Oh, they're not too bad. I will have to adjust these, because otherwise they might look a bit odd. I might need to make the head, like, the lower parts of the face have a little bit more room. And to do that, I think I have to mess with the masculine settings for the face. Outer eyes. Oh, I see. Well, they're supposed to be droopy. Very droopy looking. Sleepy. Sleepy looking is the better word for it. Because I'm always sleepy. I normally draw ears to be super small. That's perfect. I can see it in between the peaks of hair. Cool. Remove ears. I could just remove them. I don't think I'll do that. It might look weird. It would look fine here because this hairstyle, you can't really see my ears too much anyways. But for when I make other outfits, it won't look right. But I guess that's something I should cross when I get to it. I'm trying to future-proof, but I can't always do that. Femme head? No? Oh, that's just this does with the eyebrows. Okay, that's a bit too big. Wait, let me see. Oh, no, that face is far too small. Get just a little bit bigger here. Yeah. It's good. Jaw angle increase. Oh, that makes it look a bit plumper. And then this is kind of thinner. I think the plump cheeks are good. Let me actually do an open mouth thing for this. Okay, so the lower teeth were shrank. Cool. Anime characters always look so silly from the side. This gigantic head back here, and then just super tiny. I don't know. So funny. So funny. I'm gonna change the sclera. Maybe. Let me see how this looks with something like... Oh no, not like that. Like yellow-ish? Or maybe a gray will work. Because it's supposed to give off the illusion that I'm super tired. Yeah, that's fine. Looks good, I think. And then my eyebrows are very bushy. Well, not super bushy, but they're decently bushy. At least more than an anime girl's eyebrows normally are. I'll have to move them down. There we go. Now, is there a... I think this is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. Awesome. Oh, wait. You finished your tests? I hope you did great. Did you study a lot? Everything is doing well on my end. It can't be too pale. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. The light color. Oh. Well, I'm proud of you for studying so much. I know it's very tiring, but you're gonna thank yourself for it later. Congratulations! That's so awesome! You're doing a great job. Let's see. Ooh. I kinda like the black instead of matching my eyebrows. Oh, these are some very plump lipsticks. I think this is good. Because I wear black lipstick, but it's not super dark either. Let me see. I look so sick and tired. No, actually, that's yeah, that's accurate. She just like me for real, for real, for real. On God. Yeah, I think that looks good. So cute. I think I'm done with this. Now I need to edit the expressions. When you break the limits of Vroid, it can be a bit harder to adjust the expressions because they're just kind of, you know, going under the assumption that you're using normal limiters. But we make do. Maybe you guys will have the same problem I do. Maybe not. But I just don't want to feel alone. So, I don't drink coffee very often. And when I do, it's decaf. Because coffee doesn't really give me energy. In fact, coffee does the exact opposite for me. Coffee makes me really calm and sometimes sleepy. Oh my god. Smile. Look at this smile. Oh my god. That's great. I love that. That's so good. Actually, maybe I should move the mouth down a little bit. Okay, that's so. Wait, let me see how this looks with the other expressions. Okay, good. Okay, I definitely have to adjust the eyebrows. The smile lines from the side. That's so silly. Face app smile. That's perfect. I love that. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. To me when I'm angry, but I'm not angry. I feel like I don't really look angry here, more like just mildly disappointed. Which, in all fairness, I don't get angry. I just get mildly disappointed. It takes, like, actually a lot to make me angry about something. Aww. Such a sweet smile. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I don't think I'm capable of being angry. More so just the sadness with extra steps. Yeah, that kind of, yeah, that's exactly the feeling I'm describing. Wait, I wonder. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh my god. Oh my goodness. That's so silly. Breaking the limits of Vroid makes things rather silly. I think this is cute. Cute smile. Is there an option to hide the teeth or... Wait a minute, that's so cute! I could give myself cat mouth. That's so cute. Okay, I think I'll do that. That's adorable. Vampire. Oh, I don't. That's what that's called? I didn't know that's what that was called. I know that like sometimes anime characters will have this like thing here. I didn't know that's what that was called. I didn't know it was called vampire tooth. I'm learning so much today. I can hide both of them. No teeth. Look at this guy. No teeth. No teeth. All gums. Can't chew anything. Oh, my eyes are so big. Stop looking at me with them big old eyes. Bump. Me when I win. Okay, so I have to adjust this because I need to find some way that makes these look right because they're kind of weird with how big the eyes are. Move to back. What does that mean? Oh, hi. Oh my god, that's so creepy. Cat eyes. Ah. Hide highlights. Okay. Feminine eyes? Okay, no. I can't close from that menu, so I'll have to do this. Maybe... Yeah, no. That looks fine. I can't really get it to look any better. Because there's no real, like, rotation for just this face shape. I'll move this up a little bit. There we go. This doesn't really look like an O sound to me, but that's probably because it's based on Japanese O, and the way they say Japanese is, or O in Japanese is a lot different than English. Oh, oh my god. Oh. you when the soup is too hot. Here we go. Everything looks good now. Finally, I can move on to the hairstyle stuff. This is mostly perfect. I just need to fix this back here. Oh no, my roots. I'm not actually orange haired. That's a joke. I do have orange hair. I just have to fix this. There we go. Actually, is there anything else that fits the back? No. Nah. No, put it back to the way it was. There we go. It was perfect that way. Maybe I might be crazy. Maybe I'm crazy, just going crazy, but I feel like the face is paler than the body. I'm probably just crazy. Okay. So, I never take off like a jacket or a hoodie. So it's not really easy to see. But I do have body freckles. Hopefully showing this diagram over here won't get me in trouble for anything. I'm going to put black nail polish as well. Whoops. Not export, import. Silly Vroid. Imported my nail texture, so now I have beautiful black nails. Isn't that awesome? I actually need to repaint my fingernails sometime soon. I don't like seeing my fingernails naked. Apparently, that is the same color as the face. That's so weird. I don't know, maybe I'm just colorblind. Okay, so now I need to add another layer so I can start drawing on the little body freckles. This is fairly easy to do because all it really takes is just me putting dot, oops, a little dot, and then changing the transparency level. Whoops. Just like moles. If I had moles, I would also do that with moles, but I don't really have moles. Well, I do, but, you know. You're not going to be seeing them anyways. I probably should have turned on the mirror tool. See, guys, I'm smart. I'm a big brain. Why am I putting this detail here when you're probably not going to see it at any point? I mean, why not? There it is. Layer opacity. And then we make it a little bit harder to see. There we go. Perfect. Just add some, just slightly above the chest area, maybe. Because I do plan to actually put some kind of shading in this area as well. And I don't want to overlap too much. But freckles don't really, you don't really choose where your freckles lie. They're just kind of there. Whoops. You know, there's probably an easier way for me to do this, but I like to make things harder for myself. Why? Why not, you know? That's a little spice to life. Whoops. Adversity creates a hardship or something like that. I don't know how that saying goes. Oh my god. Stop stuttering. I'm done. I'll have to turn off mirror tool for this part. So it has to be exactly one dot. Oh, perfect. There we go. Now I can turn the mirror tool back on. Mr. Worldwide. Not bad. Thinking about your girlfriend and meet me at the hotel room. Thinking about your boyfriend and meet me at the hotel room. We at the hotel, motel, holiday inn. We at the hotel, motel, holiday inn. Can I confess something to you guys? Maybe it's the Latin influence in me, maybe. But I really like Pitbull's music. Sometimes it's like super trashy, but I don't know, there's just something so catchy about it. Like how a lot of Spanish songs are actually like they sound like a party, right? And they're super catchy and awesome and cool. But then when you listen to the lyrics, it's actually a man singing about losing his wife and you're sitting there partying, but if you know the lyrics, then you're just like, what the heck? And sometimes you just shouldn't translate some Spanish songs into English because sometimes they say just really silly things. But that's like the appeal of it, right? Actually, I don't think the freckles will look good on the thigh area. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll just leave it like this. They're not too visible anyways, so mission accomplished. Okay, now layer 759. There's normally like 7 layers. I need to move this down. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Move it down. I need to actually move this. Okay, there we go. That's better. It's kind of hard to see. I also need to adjust the height because I'm definitely not 154 centimeters. Or like 100. And I don't know centimeters. Wait, actually, what is 5 foot in centimeters? This is the wrong layer. This is the right layer. I don't want it to be too noticeable, but there should be at least a little bit of discoloration here. Okay, cool. It's barely noticeable, but it's just enough. There we go. Perfect. And then we add another layer. Yippee. Just wait until we get to layer things have gotten that far anyways. I've had a few of them go to layer like 600. I think on average though, I try to keep them smaller. So I try to keep my layers to like 20 or less. Why do I was like, wait a minute. Whoops, I don't have the mirror tool on. I don't imagine this will go very well, but I'm going to try this anyway. Add a new layer, move down. Wrong tool. This is me using the wrong tool is just actually what the drawing process looks like for me on a daily basis. Is there a color picker? Oh wait, that's a custom color. Oh. Is there a color picker? There's not a color picker. Sorry, excuse me. I'm kind of tired. This actually might work if I can get this to do it correctly. Okay, this can work. I just have to think of where this goes. Nothing. I don't want to make the cleavage lines too apparent, but just like, you know what? Actually, wait a minute. Let me see. This might be fine. A little bit thinner. Yeah, this is fine. Again, I don't really wear cleavage outfits, so we're not going to be seeing too much cleavage anyways. But it's a nice detail. I like to have the nice details. And then something here. Maybe it'd be easier if I started here. Because kind of something like this. Yeah, it's something like this. But not quite. Let's see. Maybe if I erase a little bit here. I'm not gonna lie, it's super hard to do this with mouse. No. It doesn't look good no matter what I try here. It doesn't matter too much, because we're not really going to be seeing it too often. shader color. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Now I can just actually see what it looks like without shading. I've been using this program for so long and I just now noticed half of these things. That's the beauty of it, I think. And then we're going to add a little bit of shine. Just because I like to add shines on skin. Because, you know, skin do be shiny. Whoops. Too far. Too far. Okay. So, okay, so the waist, oh my god. I never want to see the minimum waist size ever again, especially not with this body type. Oh my god, that's so scary. And that is the max. I need to adjust this again. I wish there was a way to even out the pointy stuff here without using Blender. Because I'm not exactly well versed in using Blender quite yet. But I do need the hips and stuff, like the thigh area especially, to be wider. I have wider hips. Again, this doesn't matter too much because I wear baggy clothes, so you're never going to see it anyways. But, yeah. Let me see what 1.800 looks like. Okay, there's not too much of a difference. Let's try 2. Okay, yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Now we have to adjust the height. Because I'm definitely not that tall. I think 150 centimeters is roughly 5 feet. I could be wrong. But this does look about how tall I am. 153. 151 maybe. 1. Yep. Looks great. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Chat was not updating this entire time. I'm so sorry. You guys were talking and chat just has not been updating. I promise I'm not mad at you guys or anything. I have been hyper focused and chat was just not showing up for some reason. This is me. I'm updating my model. Would you call this fan service? I guess you could technically. But no. It's just body. Why is YouTube been doing this? Oh, YouTube. Because your chats aren't showing up on my end either. Which is really unfortunate. I'm so sorry. The femcel. Oh my god, that's crazy. No, just extremely tired. Staring at PC screens. Cleaning, not getting any sleep. That's what it does to you. Where is the hoodie? There it is. And now you're never going to see it. The upper half of the body, I mean. You're never going to see it ever again. Oh, I can make the really puffy. Yeah. But, yeah. Could I make them longer, maybe? Hem length. Smaller? No. That's perfect the way it is. And the waist width needs to be a bit smaller. Okay. I can see that's two small increments. I have to try something bigger. Like this? No? Yeah, I'm gonna have to try something much bigger. Go 100. Oh! Okay. I'm getting there. But it needs to be a little bit bigger than that. Or a little smaller than that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And then hem length, it needs to be just a bit longer. Ooh, there we go. maybe a bit longer? I'll try it. I guess it's like a hoodie dress, almost. It's such an oversized hoodie that it's a dress. Now I'm curious. If this makes it smaller, could I make this even bigger? By going into the negatives. Oh, I can! I think that's a bit too big, though. I wish there was some way to make this part of the hoodie closer to the body. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think it's super cute too. I just think like the baggy look in general is super cute. I have chat open on my phone now, so now I'm never not going to see your messages, even though YouTube refuses to show them to me. And sleeve thickness, that's this. Wonder if I could go smaller. Don't want it to look too weird. Okay, yeah, it needs to be a bit thicker, maybe more like that. Okay, we'll try minus 35. Perfect. There we go. And then the hem spread. Girls are cute. Nothing wrong with that. I think girls are cute. I think more boy or wow. that's terrible. I think girls are cuter than boys. So I definitely agree. Okay, go. But girls are kind of supposed to be cuter, you know? They make themselves cuter. Although there are a lot of cute boys, though. Okay, that might be just a bit too much. Okay, like maybe -1. That's fine. Well, see, that's the thing. I think what is cute on guys and what's cute on girls are two different things. Sometimes they're the same thing. Like, guys with long hair are cute. I don't know. I just have a very unique taste, I guess. I wish that I could make this area, like the thigh area, wider. Because they're a bit too skinny. Not, wait. Let me, rephrase that. I just have thicker legs, I think. you don't have to... Your long hair doesn't have to be cute. As long as it's cool. There's a lot of, like, anime guys that have, like, long, cool hair, you know? Guys are cool. And then thigh highs. Oh, you can't even tell those are thigh highs because they just basically are absorbed by the hoodie. Like something like this is good. I'll have to adjust the texture. Oh, the little ribbons! Those are so cute! I love this. Oh, that's adorable. I might keep that, actually. I'll have to update my art, but that's fine too. And then the shoes. Yep. Perfect. I don't know why. I really love Mary Jane shoes. They're so cute. I don't know why. They're just adorable. There's just something so cute about them. And then... am I going to be able to edit this here? No. That's... no. I'm going to have to add the choker as part of the skin. Okay. Do I have this already? Let's see. There it is. Choker. There we go. Perfect. Wouldn't be me without wearing a choker on every outfit. Yeah, I looked at your profile picture recently. He's awesome. You know what also makes people look really cool? Sunglasses. It doesn't matter who you are, what you actually look like. If you have sunglasses on, they make you at least 20% cooler no matter what. So always wear sunglasses. Shader color. Ooh, let me make it black. Ooh, okay. I know under normal circumstances, you're never supposed to shade with the color black or gray or like anything like that. But I do think there are quite a few instances where using black, gray, and stuff like that actually does look good. Maybe that's just my artist hot take. You missed me talking about the #1 art sin. As an artist, you never ever shade with black, gray, and this doesn't apply too much to white, but also white. White is also not a great shading color. It's more so of a highlighting color, but even then, when you highlight with the color white, it's a bit too harsh and end up just like making your drawing look a lot worse. But I do like to shade with black. I know it could be kind of dull, but I do like shading with black. I think it has its uses. And I think that everyone should use black to shade more often. I'm just gonna turn this off though. Oh, this is so cute. I love these socks. They're adorable. All right, take care. Have a good night. I appreciate you stopping by. Let's see. Anything here? Oh. I don't really wear jewelry and stuff that often. Occasionally I'll wear a necklace. These little bandages on the arm and stuff, that's super cute though. I have ideas for a potential outfit in the future now. Let's see. And then this is just going to be things. Let's see. Oh, I think that's good. And then, so what I'm going to do is after stream, I'm going to take all of these textures out and then edit them to look more like my source material. Because it takes too long if I did it all on stream. Now for the accessories. My favorite part is making the big round swirly glasses that I'm always wearing. Where is the circle? Perfect. Okay, cool. Now we move them down here. Make them red. No, I'll just leave it black. It looks better that way. Oh, this is honestly so cute as is though. It's adorable. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. I just realized that you probably weren't going to bed, but then I said goodnight anyways. I'm sorry, I'm so awkward. Do I have lenses? Okay, these are the lenses. So, what I'm going to do is make them white. Oh my god, this is actually perfect too. Push up my glasses. Yada yada. Does it? Actually. That's so silly. Then I like to make them... Oh no! Actually, kind of reminds me of Okaroon. I love this. I don't know. I've always been a big fan of round glasses like this. They're super cute. And then I have to add another layer. Here, here's the fun part. Drawing on the little swirly things. They're not going to look amazing, but let me use a less harsh color. And maybe lower the layer opacity. That's a bit better. I'm sure your voice is lovely. You know, actually, a lot of people don't like the way they sound. Me being one of those people. I used to really hate the way I sounded. I think my voice is far too high-pitched, and I think it can be annoying a lot of the time. But seeing as you guys, you know, stick around and you guys still like to hear it, and seeing as you, like, actually, you know, like my voice and you are suggesting me to do ASMR, you feel the same, you know? You think my voice is cool. I think your voice is cool. I've never heard it, but that doesn't matter. You're cool, and you should be nice to yourself. Because being mean to yourself won't make you any happier. I can't English right now. Yeah, and voice acting is fun. I like to do voice acting. I'm currently working on a project with a team right now, and I can't really disclose anything about it. Or maybe I can, because they're working on a trailer at the moment. So maybe I can, like, link it here. But quite often, the voice acting stuff that I do is younger sister types. You know, like the Oni-chan type thing. Which doesn't bother me. Every voice has its niche. Even monotone sounding ones. Like mine is sometimes. My voice can be quite monotone at times. Especially if I'm not trying to put emotion into my voice. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I had to take care of something super quickly. But I'm back now. Oh yeah, go shower, you silly. You gotta take care of yourself. I'm super bad at drawing circles. They don't have to look super neat, but just similar enough. Yeah, Professor Egad glasses. Egad is one of my favorite Mario characters. Right here. This is great. And then I can hide them. Let me add another accessory. Then move them down. Actually, let me hide these really quick. Whoops. Because I need to move these down. Just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Now we can work on the shape for these. Let me put down. Because I just like glasses. I think glasses are really cute. Then I can make these red. A dark red. Yeah, that's awesome. And then you color these lenses again. There we go. Cute. I'm just gonna make like so many glasses. They have a lot of frame options too. Oh, they have heart-shaped frames. That's not something I'll be using, but that's definitely resting on the nose. Whoa, wait a minute. I should have looked down here. I have to make an adjustment. Resting on the nose. That's super cute. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. That's good. Cute. Cutest. Let me move this up a little bit now. There we go. Actually, wait. I don't think it works too much with these glasses because how round they are. But for the other ones, like these, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's cute. That's super cute. love glasses. They're just the most adorable thing ever. But I'm also a nerd, so maybe I don't have too much room to speak. Yeah, I have quite a few frames. Oh, I could also make the frame larger. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, I'm just discovering so many things. And this is how I end up with 5 outfits. Oh yeah. Now I'm the anime girl. You know, the wood guy from the anime. And yeah, you know. If you know, you know. Actually, maybe I should make it a bit bluer. That's better. And then the resting on the nose. Maybe if I move this down. That's so cute. I'm gonna say that like 5 times this entire stream. Outline. Oh, okay. I want to see how I look with the outline. I wish there was a way to smoothen the like the jaggies. Like, I wish there was anti-aliasing. Hmm. I think just a little bit, maybe. Okay. Can I break this boundary too? Oh, I can! Oh my god. That's... Oh, that's scary. Okay, well, that's nice to know. And then... the outline on the accessory. No, we'll leave that where it is. The hair shiny thing. Ugh. I can't say I'm a big fan of that. Shading. Wait, let me see. No, I think I'll just not. Wait, let me increase the softness, maybe. Yeah, no. I think I'll just leave it flat. And then shading on the hair, no. Body shading? Yeah, I think flat is the best way to go. Ooh, it has eye tracking. Hello. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then bones. Prevent excess shaking during movement. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what this means. Mm, yeah, I think I'll leave that as flat as possible. And then have a little bit of outline. Yeah. This is so cute. Okay. So, this is how everything looks before texture editing. Ooh, actually, let me take this thing off of the hand. This is how everything looks before texture editing. I'm going to be editing the texture to add a bunch of hoodie details, and then I'm going to be adjusting like a lot of upper body things like the chest here because it needs to be a bit more flat. When you're wearing a hoodie, it's kind of, hidden here. So I need to make the chest prominence smaller, but I'm going to do that off stream. Thank you everyone for joining me. I had so much fun just kind of doing things and Vroid while rambling along. And I'm sorry, I kind of spaced out there for a second. YouTube also just wasn't showing me comments. I'm so sorry. But thank you all for tuning in. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye.